Next, I would like to introduce Carol DeGuire, Executive Co-Director to Feed My People. Here comes Carol.
Good afternoon. Feed My People was founded in 1982 by my husband John and myself, Carol, which started by just helping one family in need. And today we've grown to be one of the area's largest and longest serving food pantries and help centers in the whole St. Louis area. We have a new look now, and if I can get this to work. Do I go up or down? That's our new front here. And I have to apologize for the Johnny on the spot in the middle of this picture. It's kind of embarrassing, but that's, it's still there and they're still working on it. They're doing the finishing touches, so I thought that really set it off. Anyway, for those of you who have seen our old look, it's really quite a difference, and I think it really cleans up the community in our area. And like I said, they still have a few other things to do yet, so it's not totally complete. Okay. Last year we helped about 80,000 people alone, but in a variety of different ways, with food help being the largest program we provide. I don't know if any of you can even imagine what it's like to not be able to feed your family, to have to sometimes pick between buying food or keeping your heat on. That's a really tough decision that a lot of the families we help have to face. And I don't think a lot of us really realize what that really is like. But that's exactly what many of the people that come to us have to face. This is our help center, and we named it In His Care Help Center. And then our thrift store is now called the Thrifty Hanger. And so we wanted to kind of spruce up those names a little bit. I think a lot of times people have a stereotype vision of what it's like for somebody coming for help. They think maybe they're lazy, or maybe they're just not motivated, or not being very responsible. While there are some people who aren't able to work, or who are on disability or Social Security, many of those that come to us for help are actually working people. But these days, many working people are working at low-paying jobs, and they all have just all they could do to make ends meet. Many times, because of the recession, people have gotten laid off or lost their jobs through no fault of their own, and they're often embarrassed to come and have to be able to ask for help. So many times they just have to swallow their pride and do what they have to do to survive. Our interviewers always try to give people reassurance that hard times can happen to any of us, and they try to give people hope and encouragement, and also to let them know that somebody does care. A lot of times when people are down on their luck, they just about ready to give up, and I think our volunteers do a great job of trying to reach out to them. I think the thing that gets to me the most, even though I don't interview the clients on a daily basis, is when I see a grown man sitting there and he starts crying because he is so embarrassed that he's found himself in this situation. So you can only imagine what that must feel like. Feed My People serves anyone coming to us for emergency food for the first time, regardless of what area they come from. However, if they come from real far away, we try to, we give them help, but then we try to refer them to something back in their own area. Because if they don't have much money for food, they don't have much gas money. That only makes sense. And then we also provide long-term help with food, distributing almost $4 million worth of food last year, and have also distributed $500,000 worth of government commodities. And we're one of only 3 agencies in the St. Louis area who have given out that much. With our biggest program being emergency food help in 2006, we helped, just to give you an example, for the last several years, we helped 35,000 of those people with food. Then in 2008, which was the start of the recession, that number jumped to 41,000. In 2010, it peaked at 56,000, and then last year it went down to 51,000. But that's still a whole lot of people that need food. Definitely not a luxury, but a daily necessity. Our basic service areas from the Mississippi River to Pacific at the Franklin County line. So we help not only St. Louis County, but also northwestern Jefferson County. So I don't know if everybody knows, because we're in Lemay here, but we actually have 2 locations, but the Lemay being our main office. In 1999, we took over an apartment complex right across the street from us of 48 units. And with the commitment to providing affordable housing for low-income working people. Be My People also provides over 25 other programs. And we're also involved in Energy Care, the Dollar and More programs. We also have low-cost thrift stores at both our locations. Our stores are open to the public. The money we get from our stores helps pay for some of our expenses for being there. But our main goal for our thrift store is to be a service to our clients first and foremost. Our prices are very low. You can get a pair of jeans for $2, and we give our clients a discount card. They get 50% off. If they can't afford that, we give them a voucher and they can get whatever they need at no cost. We operate only by 13 staff members, so we're spread pretty thin. So as many of you business people probably know, you wear a lot of hats. But we have approximately 300 volunteers between our 2 locations. And we couldn't do without our volunteers. They're the heart and the soul to Be My People. Just a few statistics. 45% of the people served are children and seniors. And there's just a little breakdown of, a lot of people think, well, these people aren't doing nothing to help themselves. Only 10% have no income. We have a job counseling program, and last year we 247 people completed job applications and have had at least 1 appointment with our job counselor. This is a background, a chart of their educational background, with the majority of those people at least completing their high school and GED program. This is the age of the applicants, which you can see the biggest majority is the group that is 45 to 54. And when you're in your 50s and approaching 60, it's pretty hard to go in and get a job. Most people want to hire the younger people that they don't have to pay as much, and maybe part-time without benefits. Okay. The number of persons that were hired were 143. That's the purple there. So we do try to help people get back on their feet. And our job counseling program is really a pretty important program. But we help people not only with their daily needs, but we do want them to make a better life for themselves. The impact we have on the community is that we are able to help so many people have enough food to eat, something that is a necessity. We are also able to help people with many other programs that allow them to have a place to live and to be able to make it in life, maybe sometimes one day at a time. We try to educate our donors because many of them do not have any idea what the needs are or how to even begin to help these people. Some of the problems or issues our organization does address is to keep our clients from going hungry and to help them in many other ways so they're able to get back on their feet. Many times, and then when they do get back on their feet, it's really neat when we have somebody come in, turn around and want to do something to help somebody else. Some of the challenges we face is having enough funding to be able to do this. Even though we handle the government commodities, we're not government funded in any way. So we do rely on the support of the community, whether it be individual donations, churches, businesses, community civic organizations, or individual people who care about what happens to the people in need in our community. What we're working on now is to reach out even more than ever to the community to explain all the different things we provide for people, and what help we need and how this can impact our community. We're also trying to do a better job for our clients by seeing what other ways we can do to be of help to them. We're also trying to build partnerships between ourselves and other community organizations that reach out to people and build relationships between all of us and the business community. One of the things that we need is to succeed is to be able to have enough funds to do so. And not only at Christmas time, but every day of the year. It's really amazing. We get a lot of donations at Christmas, and come summer, people forget about the poor and they're all thinking about vacation. But the people who need help need it every day of the year. And there's many ways you can help, whether it be making a cash donation on a regular basis, that monthly support, a food drive in your place of business, which I know many of you did during the holidays. That's great. I'm not undercutting the holidays, but if you want to do it on a regular basis, that would really help feed my people. Maybe volunteering your time, talents, or sponsoring and especially supporting our fundraisers. And we have a lot of them coming up, which I'm not going to go into today. Some of our goals are to expand our building on the inside so we can expand our services to better serve our clients and to help more people. Last year we formed a foundation board, and actually Jan Orlando's on our foundation board. We're small, but we're just getting started, and that's going to help us grow. We're always looking for new members, by the way, if anybody's interested in the work we do. Feed My People is a Christian interdenominational help center showing God's love and compassion for His people in need. Hand in hand, the dream continues. That's all of us reaching out and helping each other, especially those who need our help the most. Our hands in God's hands, God's love that flows through each of us and out into the world. The dream continues, our Father's dream for all of us, His children of peace, happiness, prosperity, loving, and being loved. The dream that each of us have for our own children, and magnified millions of times greater. That's what God dreams for each of us. Feed My People, with your help, is one instrument of that dream. We are a big part of the community here because we feel we really do make a difference in this community and in the lives of so many. And we also give people hope for a brighter future, which would not only make this, which would also make this community an even better place to live. And I just want to let everybody know that we're going to be having a ribbon cutting and grand opening, and I promise that Johnny on the spot will be out of there. And that's going to be on May 5th, and we'd like to invite you all down to attend that so you can even see firsthand and learn more about Feed My People. Thank you.